Guys, this is much better. Now I can take a video. I was just making shorts and fucking 60-second videos. Ignoring me, man. Listen, look, I'm a artist. I can become really rich because it's a high market sale, and I'm good in what I'm doing, and I'm singing for a long time, and I'm rapping even though. But don't understand me wrong, because I have the right. I would be a fool or a coward if I would say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to someone else and uh, turn my back to my own country." No, I said Ukraine is not our war of the Netherlands. Were good for people and cultures. Our door was open always. You could eat and drink with us. Now these days it's different. These days it's different because now it's Rutte is now here, or the other guy, and I don't. It's a different story now because I don't agree with this. But you know, I was talking with mental health organization because I came out of prison, and they asked on me what is happening. Why are you so angry? I said to them, I heard about I have seen on the internet also, and I heard from people, there's something to gonna happen in Ukraine. And 2 days later on, Putin was on the news, he declares the war. And I was a little bit confused. I was thinking, what does it mean for us? Because we are Europe, and even though I like to be sovereign, because I think it's in every position better for our companies, for everyone, and we will never get in this situation like we are now. So, I said to them, I said to them, I heard this, I hear from people and from the internet what I was reading, there's something going to happen with Ukraine. So it was on the same era. But then the next thing came. You've seen old videos of me. I would be a fool or be a coward if I wouldn't protect, not attack. I just want to protect my country here. But now it's different. I would never attack Russia. In my opinion, I would never attack Russia. But people make me involved in this. And the health organization, these people are the mad people from the West. And I'm gonna say you something, and I'm an analyst, I've discovered this. Listen really closely. Because since the Twin Towers came down, I'm looking to the earth from the sky. Because it was my duty just to, I was just interested in what in cultures and people and leaders and what is happening in the world, like every real man does. So, what I've seen was, people were talking about Putin and Ukraine, and I said to two women, Ukraine is to go for, there's something gonna happen. But they were kidding and foolish me. I was talking bullshit. That's the reason why they give me medicines, because this. I said, I read on the internet, I see on the internet, I heard from people, there's something gonna happen in Ukraine. For this reason, the mental health organization, two women of the mental health organization Tilburg, they give me medicines because they thought I was talking bullshit or something, that I have wrong thoughts and everything, but it doesn't. And then, what happens next? Because I'm an artist, it makes some rumors, People are jealous, and I've faced my culture in my own life. They would never agree with my lifestyle. They have neglected me, they've put me labels on, they have limited me, they have put a shame on me, they talk lies about me. like they do by Putin. And I was always impressed by Putin. You know, he drives horse, he's good with animals, he has built up Russia, everything. So it was not in a bad way. I said to the two women from the mental health organization, there's something to happen between Ukraine and Russia. No, it was not in a bad sentences or something. You know, it was just something what is in my mind where I was carrying with, because I was only thinking, what means it for us? What means it for my country? If something is going to happen there. So for my opinion, I always said Putin had done the same. If he was in my position, he would also said, if we was a country as the Netherlands, he also should prepare his own men and women. There's something we have to be careful, because we have to make agreement, not war, diplomacy, you know. So be shut up. But believe me, I know and discovered the people who are sending wrong data to authorities in the West about Putin. People who think in conspiracies, who think in jealousies, and even more. Because Putin, he would give Europe gas. He had everything he wanted in life. And I said it just another time, huh? Listen, so I said to two women from the mental health organization, I read on the internet and I heard from people, there's something going to happen between Russia and Ukraine. And I was only thinking, what means it for my country? So these two women, they didn't take me serious. They were kidding me. They thought he's not good in his mind or something. But I'm an analyst. I'm someone who is on the internet, you know, because I know where I'm interested in, and there's cultures and countries, because I love them all. I believe in diplomacy, civil rights, human, not in conspiracies, not in jealousies. So, and what they've done to Putin, they've done it to me my whole life, because I'm also someone who, because these people in my life, my culture, my own culture, I doesn't have friends from my own culture, because they all like, not all, because I don't want to blame them all, I can't do it from my heart, but people in my nearby me, you know, from my culture, white people, Netherlands and everything, these people are jealousy, looking over your shoulder, want to monitor you. My whole life, and I'm a winner, I got the mentality, right? So I was always successful in, not probably in school, but I was also there in school. I was not bad or something, but I was in sports, now in music, and I can bring it to a high level, you know. I've done it also with other things like driving horse, shooting, everything, you know. I pick up things quickly if I can do it in practice, you know. So, but I'm also really, I know the theories and everything, the terms, conditions and everything, and policies, and all the things what is really important to be a diplomacy. And I'm a visionary, missionary, diplomacy. And I have to protect myself, because I know these people who are always talking about Putin, who are so bad and things, these people all my life, they neglect me. They are kitching on everything. They shame on me. They talk lies about me. I can say you something, huh? I've always stand up. I always was standing up, and I was never falling. I never fall. I let myself fall, because I didn't want they take advantage on me. So I did something. It was my biggest nightmare. I did something. I was going, I was doing job, and it was because my culture, the people who I know, and they know also where people. These people are, they are also always give me labels, jealousies, monitor me, everything. What I did was between proportion between the judge and God. But then the people from the sideline, they're gonna judge you in the communities and everything for being someone who have guts and glory. But another time, because of one time more, I want to say you, if we look to the effect of what is going to happen, how late like a military came in Ukraine, how late. On this fact, because I'm in diplomacy, I can tell you exactly what it is. This fact, because everything came so late, my what I said to the mental health organization doesn't have effect on the war between Russia and Ukraine. So I hope Putin will hear this, understand this, because I'm not against you, never. I only was doing what you should do, and that is just being there for my country. And that's just open eyes, so people know what is happening. And I always said to people, diplomacy. There are no people with guts and glory here, These are all computers. No people, no soul, no brains, no guts, no glory. You think Bill Gates can drive horse? The horse drives him, man. Psh. Hey, and to all the immigrants people, sorry, because my own culture knives in my back for having guts and glory always, for being a winner. And I felt so alone between people from abroad and everything, but I love y'all, I love y'all. You were taking care for me when I was kicking out of house, when they turned their back on me. And not everyone I agree with or something, or not everyone I agree with, but there are really much good people from Morocco and Turkey who are very nice and who I love and who are always, but I never try to, being close with people, because I'm hurt so much by my own culture. And now I discovered, after all, because I was launching as an artist, and when they start to discover I was really good, or someone who had the chance to, what is really sounds in the ears, when they discover this, bro, you should know what they done to me. They violate my civil rights, what they do with Putin. My own culture, jealousies, conspiracies, even in institutions, in psychiaters. And I'm a diplomacy, guts and glory. I believe in more equality, of course with division, of course with good leadership, without profit as an economy. But these are these wrong people from the West who are creating something, dividing our countries, and then in times of war want to be together. You are disgusting. Disgusting. You always distantiate you from the poor people. I was there to care for them. When you was turning your back to me, I was taking care of people from the street, and everyone. They could bring and sit in my car. They could bring in my apartment. Everything. They could make money on me. I've taken risks for them. So, what I've discovered, guys, these last two weeks, I have make a investigation to Google and Android. I don't think Android is really involved, but they're also a little bit involved because They are both big partners, you know. And these are people who are sharing really much big databases, profiles to authorities. And there's like the common profile at the judge. The judge have to judge on what they read from the reporter, you know. So if you have wrong reporters, the judge will make a wrong decision. And this is the fault of the West. We have wrong reporters, no guts and glory. It's all friendly politics. It's our weak, disgusting bastards. You see this? Love. But I was always trying to make love. But you, even though you hurt me so much, you have been so false to me indirectly in my back, I believe in love. I believe in diplomacy. But my culture, you have to most of these people who and not only my culture, is people really around me. But I've faced it on big scales also. I think people from my culture are really jealous and grew up really with good circumstances and everything, you know. So they don't know how it is to be on the street or to have less or to have taking a risk. They all follow the red line, you know. But so one thing, jealousy is no option. Jealousy is no option. If you wanna curious is good, but not in an evil way. You have to let people in their own worth, you know. And certainly when these people are nothing done with your business, like Putin does. Putin have the right to do what he wants. And now, just another time, what I want to say to you. I will be a fool, I will be a coward if I didn't was saying to my country in my previous videos, I want to make people sharp that there is something happening in Europe there, what is not even our war. So this is what I was trying to do, because I felt like a duty, you know, but it was not to have influence directly on what is happening there on the other side of Europe, you know. It was just to prepare us, and I think with diplomacy we can come really far. And I'm just a born winner, you know, and I believe in equality, human rights, and I believe there are really, really stupid, wrong people on the world, and I think these people are from the generation of my grandpa, or are people who are in wrong positions, you know, in the West, who are too curious. They have money, and they try to expand it. They want to expand it on an evil way. Instead of helping people, they want to spend their incomes, our taxes, everything, instead of growing for the economy or something else. They're trying to. There is a little group who think in psychology, wrong people who only want to look in your brains. What is he doing? What's he thinking? Everything like this, you know. There's a psychology world who is sharing data to authorities, wrong data about me, about Putin, about other people who are taking risks, or because it's always a game. You know, they call the world also for the people who are in the street the game. You know, so it's a game between the police and the man self, and it's between the judge and God to judge you. So I was really busy with my game. I wanted to be artist. I never wanted to be in this position, but they bring me in this position. And I came up for Putin also, because this man is in certain ways, I think a little bit the same as me. If we look to sports, if we look in vision to build something, you know, if we look in civil rights, we don't want to look in people's privacies and everything. No, we don't care. The people have to do self. Okay, if they violate people or something, or people are in danger or something, okay, authorities have to do something. But if they are doing things in the name of love or about sexual or something else, you know, or making money, yeah, I think we are there on the same page. And I'm disagree with the people of course from the Netherlands, because here are people, bro, believe me, these are so wrong. They know they're lying and they just keep going. And it's not the police, eh? It's not the police here, eh? Police are just helping people, and it's a game between the criminals and the police, you know? But this is about something about organizations, like big influencers on where we have to face in a daily basis with, who are sharing data and wrong profiles to authorities, where disgusting results came from, like war. So I think we should think as politicals and police. We should investigation organizations like these people, Google and the partners, because I know what they are doing. I know what they are sharing. And 2 weeks, bro, I've discovered who these people are, because they've seen me making progress in what I'm doing as an artist, and they think, "Ooh, this guy." Because I'm gonna touch you now something else. And I never been to military or police to snitch on Russia or something else. Never, you know, because it's not my case. I only said we have to protect our country, you know. But I know people from my family. These people are my enemies, all my life, my own family. Yeah? I was always disagree with them. My mother, my father,